force, I know it's hard to remember. All 1,980 members. That's why you have to go and collect them all. Tell your parents they can buy them at the mall now.
Hello, welcome to Speeding Bullets Repackaged. I am Richie.
Hey folks, what's happening? It's your pal Tupper with the tiny mic. Welcome to the show.
Oh, I gotta press the button.
Welcome to the show.
I was trying to adjust my headset volume and
God damn it, Richie. I gave you that nice pause. Usually you play it when I'm talking, and I gave you the time.
I have to foil it for you in
Still
some way.
screwed me. Well, that sounds about right. That is your modus operandi. Welcome to the show, folks. Thanks for watching us on the Tubes of You YouTube. Please like this video. Damn it.
He said
Damn
it
you.
again, so I had to press it.
Motherfucker. Hey, it's toy time, and it's toy time in Tiny Town. I don't know why we're a tiny town, but we are. Either way, here we go. Thanks for watching. Like that video. Click subscribe. Get notified of when we do these things. All two of you that are currently watching these videos. But who the hell knows?
And if you enjoy me tormenting Tupper, hit that even more. Hit it twice.
It doesn't do anything if you hit it twice now. Hate to break it to you. I was going to say that it is one of the funny things about... Okay, that's enough. I was going to say one of the funny things about doing videos on YouTube when you have a low subscriber count is that sometimes you only have like 1, 2, 3 people who watch your videos, maybe 5, maybe 7, and then sometimes like 80 people are deciding to show up. So if this is a video where we have a high view count, thanks.
There we go. Yes, so this show that we have prepared for you today was actually prepared when we prepared the last show. It's just we had so much Toy Fair stuff to get to that we just...
All Toy Fair.
We couldn't get to this. So, and we missed some stuff for Toy Fair, so I'm sure we'll have some of that trickle stuff in the next episode. So...
That is correct. No one's watching this for, like late breaking news.
No, we're definitely we're not here for speedy news breaking. That's for sure. We're no Gale Weathers.
No, you're watching us. You only said that because you just saw Scream 7. You're just watching. It's personality. You're watching the show for personality, and we have it in spades.
That's right.
So you're welcome. Where's my face itchy?
And
it's winter, at least for another 2 days. It goes up. The temperature's gonna climb. At least where I am in Toronto, it will still be probably cold in Ottawa, where you are.
It's okay.
But you get to dodge that shit. Come what the 12th, the 13th of the month?
13th, yeah.
Richie's fucking off to the Dominican Republic. So he's like, yeah, you watch, buddy. It's going to be like 15 degrees the entire time you're gone. And then you're going to get back and it's going to go down to like minus 20 for another month.
Hey, at least it'll melt the stuff in my front yard. So
it's true. The melt is coming.
Also, good thing we didn't choose Mexico this year. Just saying.
You dodged that bullet, which is a shockingly prescient statement.
That's right.
Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah.
Sorry about
that. Anyways, we will move into some review stuff.
No coming soon this week. We did so much last week. It's review time.
I haven't played this one in a while.
Punch. Starting it off with a punch to your faces. It's that super long, super heroic review segment song that Richie refuses to trim down.
Yeah, I might actually make it longer because he complains.
It's not complaining. I'm just drawing attention to it humorously.
First up.
So we got our boy Flint. I finally got my hands on Flint, which Richie got last year. And I was like, I loved what I saw. And I was like, I got to pick this guy up. I finally pulled the trigger. No pun intended. for a figure with a shotgun. Here's Flint. So let's just get this out of the way. Flint is really great, except for one thing that bothered the hell out of me, and I fixed it. Now, I'm not going to go into details here because you know what? This has got your standard articulation. Loadout on this guy is actually really great. I love the sculpt design here. This is a really nice classic Flint. Really well done in every aspect. This is the Flint figure we were waiting for. Love the backpack. Love the details. Love that shotgun. That shotgun is almost worth the price of admission.
Oh, yeah. That's the reason I bought it. Remember, if you watch the episode, it's like I had to get it because of that.
It really is one of the better blasters that you will get in this line. You know what? I don't care about saying gun anymore. Gun, blaster, we'll flip back and forth between it. And if me saying gun about action figures gets us demonetized even further, well, fuck it.
Laser blasters? Might just be.
No, they are not laser blasters, delightful Derek.
I also love that
shotgun.
the beret is removable as well on him, and it fits well. It doesn't fall off easily either. So
it's true. You can see here's all the stuff he comes with, a bunch of extra hands, including a pointing hand, so you can be like, Cobra's there. And again, love that shotgun, love the handle. Now, I'm showing this photo of his face because you know what? I absolutely hated the head sculpt for this guy. A lot of people really liked the head sculpt. It did nothing for me. I thought it was so generic and so bland. So I took the head sculpt from the old Flint model and I put it on this guy. It doesn't fit perfectly, but it is on there and you can move it and look up and down and side to side. It's good enough and I like it a lot better. So here is Flint with the old head sculpt from the old Flint character that was released 2022 or something like that. And here's the old body. I actually took the head from the G.I. Joe classified Snake Eyes film figure, and I put Harry Styles. Oh, it's not Harry Styles. It's
Styles.
something.
I was going to say
that.
Harry Kim, but that's Star Trek Voyager.
Henry Golding. Henry Golding is the name of the actor who played Snake Eyes in the Snake Eyes movie. I almost called him Harry Melling, and I'm like, no, that's the guy that played Harry Potter's nemesis in the Harry Potter movies, his cousin. Anyway, so I did switch the heads up. I put that Harry Golding head on the old Flint, and he's still on my shelf because I like it. And also Asian representation. Yeah, diversity is important. And I love the old head sculpt on that Flint figure a lot more. It's a lot better, in my opinion. Your mileage may vary. You may love the new head sculpt. I think Richie likes the head sculpt.
I'm fine
that
with
came
the
with that
head
new
sculpt, yeah.
Yeah, he's fine with it.
I'm not as nitpicky as Tupper.
I am very nitpicky when it comes. It's the artist in me, right? You're always like, I'm gonna want to match it up. So I'm really happy I was able to switch out that head, and now that Flint figure is I think one of my top 20 favorite of the GI Joe classified figures that I've gotten. He's perfect in every way now. I'm super happy I got him. Even with the weirdo head sculpt, to me it's still a solid 9. There's everything here is what I would want. I think it's the perfect amount of loadout. Sure, he comes with maybe 1 or 2 hands too much. Doesn't matter. It's always good to have extra hands. You never know when you're going to need them.
You can put them on something
but the
else.
design, the sculpt, fun. Yeah, they fit on other figures. So I'm never going to be upset about extra hands. There was a time when we never had extra hands. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Pepperidge Farm remembers. So I'm super happy with this. It's one of my favorite pickups from last year. Again, I think they're killing it on the retro line. I have another retro figure coming in a couple of weeks. I finally got Cover Girl, so that's a review that's coming up. But yeah, this guy's great. For me, it's a 9. With the new head sculpt, again, one of my top 20 favorite G.I. Joe figures that I have in my line. So good pickup. Get him if you can find him. He's on Amazon right now, not on sale. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a good figure. He's worth it, whether he's on sale or not. So.
Yeah. That shotgun, man, that is a 10 out of 10 accessory.
Oh, yeah.
It's so cool. So good. So good.
Only thing that would make it better is if the cocking handle moved. That would be the coolest thing. So you could have it in multiple poses.
Richie, I was thinking about that the other day. It's the one area I think that classified should like look to elevate is having those little movements on. If they're going to take the magazines and make those removable, then yeah, and on anything shotgunny, make that ratchet, make that thing move back and forth. I don't know why I'm making this is a really. I'm going to keep doing it.
That could be something else.
That's this.
No.
I want him to pump that shotgun, I guess is what I'm saying. Masturbation.
Yes.
Hello there.
Oh, hello. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, Flint's great. What's the next one? Let's throw the photos for the next one.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll, baby. So when rock and roll came out a couple of years ago, I didn't love the upgrades to him. He came with a bunch of tattoos. He had like white in his uniform, and it didn't vibe too much with me. I did like the inclusion of the tattoos, but it didn't really vibe. So I was really excited when they decided, hey, we're going to put a rock and roll classified in the retro line and basically make him look like the old 80s figure, which I did not have.
Nice.
So I was kind of excited to get this guy. And let me tell you, he is not at all disappointing. I unabashedly love this guy. Head sculpt is great. Love that look on his face. Love the beard. Helmet comes on and off. Super
That's always
easy.
a plus.
Super simple. Love the bandolier, bullets around him. That's not attached anywhere. Comes with, again, he comes with a hand blaster. He comes with his famous giant ass gun with the stand, so you can actually do a pose just like this, which is pretty darn cool. His head could go up a little bit higher to look up a little bit more, but honestly, like, this is pretty good considering this is how it's going to look on your shelf if you load him up like that. I like that he comes with a little walkie-talkie that fits on his belt. I love that the big bullet bandolier reloader thing fits on the side. It also fits on his belt as well. And he comes with a long ass line of bullets, which is great. You can feed it into the gun. You don't have to use it at all. The loadout on this guy is actually really, really solid. And this is one of those cases where when they made this retro, they gave him his classic colors. They included a ton of stuff with him. Punch in hand, a rock and roll hand, which is great. That's the character. Yeah. Rock and roll.
You gotta have it.
On it. I think this is one of the top retro line releases. I know a bunch of people got the original rock and roll. Like, I don't see a need for this, but this was the rock and roll that I wanted. This was the jungle fighting, hard shooting dude that I wanted to add to my collection. So I was really excited with this one, and he very much delivered as far as quality goes for me. So if you're collecting this stuff in the 80s and you're looking to get upgrades now, this is the one to get in my mind. I think this is honestly a perfect figure. The loadout is great, articulation is spot on, everything fits. He looks really, really great. It's fun. It checks all the boxes. This is, for me, it's a 10. It's a perfect figure. Your mileage may vary depending on where you're coming from, but everything works. Everything moves right. He's not very flashy, but that's.
I was gonna say, for me, he's a little bland.
Fine.
So.
It's fine. I kind of like with some of the military figures that more realistic look. And because we're getting into the age with classified now where you are finding they are making figures out of some of the crazier, more colorful figures from the 80s, this hit me in the right place as far as just being very simple, stripped down, straightforward. And I really, really appreciate it about this one. So for me, it's a 10. I think most people are probably going to fall where Richie falls. It's like, it's nice, but, maybe an 8, 8.5. Yeah. But there isn't anything here that you won't like if you're interested in G.I.
I mean,
Joe.
if I saw it on sale, I'd probably pick it up, but it's not on my list to grab. So
I was surprised at how much I really enjoyed him, and he just works. He's great. He's somewhere over there. I redid this whole thing today.
I see
so
that.
It's all different ninjas.
I don't actually see
ninjas.
it.
There's ninjas here. There's the bad guys are over there. I have way too many G.I. Joe figures, I gotta say. And now with 2 more coming in, and there'll be reviews. I will tease you guys, you folks out there in the internet lands, and say that I did get the Elite Guard from the Cobra Law line for G.I. Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I was very excited that it wasn't. I said here it was going to be a possibly a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. No, he went everywhere. So I bought him today on Amazon.
And surprisingly enough, I was kind of like, on that guy. So.
You know what? When he comes in, we'll talk about it and the Cobra Law line in a little bit more detail. Some people hate the Cobra Law thing because it's not really military action figure stuff. It's more fantasy. But for whatever reason, those guys really scratched an itch for me where I just think the designs on them are super cool. And I was thrilled about the Elite Guard coming in because that was always my favorite next to Globulus as a kid. So
Globulus,
I'm very... Globulus is coming later this year. I guarantee it. He's the only one that hasn't been released yet, and he's probably going to be a San Diego Comic-Con reveal and possibly a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. The word on the street, Richie, is that it's going to be an ultra deluxe, so it might be more in the $100 range. We're going to have to wait and see. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
He's got a giant articulated tail attached to arms and a torso and a crazy head. So we'll talk about it when it comes out, but we'll also talk about the Elite Guard when I finally get it. It's scheduled for mid-April, but it is hitting stores in the United States now, and people are getting their pre-orders now. So I might get it sooner. You'll know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. But it's coming.
Eventually. And that's all we got for review, so we'll move into
Shit Richie bought this week.
which is actually like probably a few weeks ago now, but
I mean, it's also sort of reviews. It's just you get so much stuff, it just kind of gets lumped in. It's just like, I got this. Some of it's new. Some of it came out a couple of years ago. Put it in your faces and enjoy it. That's right.
Now, I do have another little AliExpress story. This one not as successful. I had because the ones that I was missing from the TMNT Universal Monster line was April O'Neil as the bride and Casey Jones. And I think maybe when I put this together, and there was a couple other, but I've got them coming in later in this as well. But anyways, I got them. They did not arrive in good condition. If you look at the box for April here, it was like fucked up. Even in the outside box was pretty beat to shit. This is the box that Casey came in. Just a little thing like that, and the larger box on the right there, you can see the damage on it from for that
Someone
was the box.
Sit on it?
I know.
Like it looks like it was sat on.
And then I open up the Casey, and he's just in a thing like that, all wrapped up. I thought I had selected one with the box. I guess I was wrong. Do have to say though, all the accessories really cool, really awesome. Goalie stick, hockey stick, blocker, goalie glove, 3 sets of hands. He's got the cloak. And then he's got a skull head, which is really cool.
Standard with all it feels like it's the skull head is standard with all of those those TMNT
but
monsters.
That skull actually goes on him. That's one of his alternate heads. The fucked up phantom Goldie mask face, but unfortunately, that happened, or that was how it arrived. I didn't even get to do anything with that. Thankfully, though, everything was okay with April. And I gotta say, this figure is fantastic. She is awesome. Going back to Casey for one quick second, I don't think I have the stuff on it, but there is an eventual success story with the Casey, probably coming next episode once I get the other photos. Stay tuned. But April, really great. I love the detail on the back of the dress with it's stitched up. You've got spiders crawling up. It's tattered. The purse is really cool with the chains. Oops, I'm losing my place in my buttons. And then she's got one of Raph's size. She comes with a couple rats that are like experimented on rats. You can see an ear on one of them. There's a spider there, and then her staff is like a microphone, like an old-timey radio microphone, which is really cool. So yeah, that was a really good pickup, and I really enjoyed that. And I am going to arrange them all together because now I do, and you'll see soon the success for Casey coming soon, but I do have the complete line.
Once again, this is important to note that this is based on the TMNT movie series. So if it looks like April, played by Paige Turco in the 1990s movie, that's why. It's based on her face.
That's right.
Yeah, it is.
Now, originally I had said, I'm only going to get 4 turtles because if I get the alternate Raph and the alternate Leo, then I'm going to be short 2 turtles. But then Tupper's like, they're probably going to find 2 more to make. So that's a valid point. Plus, it's kind of hard not to have the bride without Frankenstein. So
yeah, man.
And then if I'm gonna get Frankenstein, why not get the creature? So I just
exactly.
I just fucking got
exactly.
Them. And I do gotta say, while I do like the Wolfman Raph better, that's personally because I love werewolves and the Wolfman. That's one of my favorite things, horror wise. But I do gotta say this Frankenstein Raph is really cool. My preference there is his fucked up hands there, so he's kind of like coming at you. There's a place for his size there, which is really cool. This
is really, I gotta say, this is just really well done. The lightning bolts on it, the extra thick boots, the patchwork that goes, like the detailing in these guys is phenomenal.
Yeah, like the patchwork on the shell too. He's got like part of a sewer shell there, and
great
a gauge of some kind. Yeah, so and the Leo is really cool as well as the creature. He comes with a huge loadout. You can see on the right there at the bottom, there's
smokes.
Yeah, there's like a little thing of like the little fishing stuff at the bottom there. I put that in my accessory tin because I'm gonna lose that shit if I don't tuck it away somewhere. So,
yeah you will.
But his swords are done up like harpoons, which is super cool. He comes with a little turtle as well, a couple extra hands, and he's got like this claw thing that you can put on his wrists as well, which I will show off in one of the photos there. He's got hands, and on the back he's got like a fishing net, and if I wanted to, I'm guessing that's where I could like hang the fishing line with the other hooks and stuff, but I feel like that's where it would fall off. However, the one cool thing is you can stick one of the swords in one of the holes for him to hold on to, which is my preference because I like to have one in the back. That way I can have the claw on him and then the sword with the fish in the other hand. And
business in the front, party in the back. Yep, right. Standard mullet rules. I get it.
Yeah, so I don't have the rest of the Casey success story yet, but that will be coming. And that to say, I do have the complete line as it is to this day. So I'm very happy about that.
I gotta say again, it's not something that I would have any interest in getting, but as someone who appreciates like tiny details and the commitment to doing that, especially since we saw a bunch of mashup lines last year that went from okay to why did anyone green like this?
Yeah.
And they all involved the Masters of the Universe for some strange reason.
I do have to say Mattel, I think, kind of overdoes it on their crossovers. NECA's, I have to say, are a little bit more well thought out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm really impressed with the detailing that they put in. They really do mash these characters together, and they really do take the time to combine the iconic imagery from the Turtles with the iconic imagery from the Universal Monsters. And as a fan of both of them, for you, like, I just think it's a match made in heaven. I think they did a fucking perfect job with it. There hasn't been something you've shown me where I was like, it's only okay. Like, I'm like, if you're a fan of both of these things, this is how a mashup is supposed to work, and it just seems brilliant. So hats off to NECA for this line, which again I've heard is very popular. So I'm fairly certain, Richie, you will be able to get those next two turtles. What they will be, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out.
Yeah.
Closer to New York or San Diego Comic-Con in July.
So up next, moving on from the NECA turtle stuff, is some G.I. Joe stuff, because this guy was on for a good deal on Amazon. Naga hide.
Finally.
And I said
Say
it right.
that again, Richie.
Naga hide.
There you go. We finally learned how to pronounce
Which
it properly.
I think my brain just took out the ga and when I was reading it always, and just saw it as Nawhide, because Nawhide sounds really cool as well. So
No, it doesn't.
it does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No,
It does.
disagree.
We're gonna put a
It's
poll on. Anyways,
I dare you to put a poll on this video. I dare you.
I just like to show the box artwork sometimes, but gotta say he comes with a pretty cool loadout. He's got a sniper case. This is him with basically everything on at the moment. The monkey, which his name is what again? Is Yobo.
Yorbo, I think.
Yabo.
I don't know.
And pork belly.
Joe. His name is Joe. Like G.I.
But but laying out his whole loadout there is really cool, because the sniper rifle comes apart. Not only that, like the scope comes off, the tripod comes off. They all have their spots inside the sniper case, which is super fucking cool. He's got the quiver with an arrow that's can be removed, and then he's got his there's the silencer as well for the rifle, I forgot. And then he's got his crossbow, his hat, a couple knives, and then his big machete blade that can attach to his arm. He's just totally fucking decked out. And
Yeah, I think the sniper rifle is the same one that comes with low light. Don't quote me on that, but I think they just did a reuse of that.
I think I
but this
looked
is a
it up
great
when you mentioned
reuse.
that, and I believe so. Like, I looked up a low light, I'm like, yeah, that's totally the same one.
Doesn't matter. I mean, it's
No,
anyone
like,
would be happy
yeah.
to get multiples of that.
It's just recolored, and that's fine. Like, and of course, the articulation is great on pork belly, on Yobo or Yabo. His tail moves, which is fine. You don't need a lot of articulation on him, but he sits very well on things, which is very good. Because you can also do that thing. Actually, no. No, I didn't have the museum pace at the time yet. He balances well on his shoulder. So.
Oh wow, that's what. So without any sticky accessories, he'll still stay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, again, we love ragging on McFarlane Toys. That's not something they do with their animal accessories. So again, just another dig at McFarlane.
Fucking articulate
that's why you lost
your animals.
That's why you lost a DC license, suckers.
That's right.
Because of that shit.
Now the next one, still on G.I. Joe. Not something I pre-ordered, but when I picked up some of the turtle stuff at Toys on Fire in Canada, because I had taken Dylan out to his girlfriend out there, I'm like, I'm going to go to the toy store there, because I'm here. They actually had a week or two before it got to EB, and I decided to get Mole Rat Stage 2. Oh, I fucked up the pictures there. 1 second. They're all like, there we go.
There you go.
So, yes. Mole Rat Stage 2. I didn't pre-order him, but when I saw him there, I'm like, yeah, this guy looks cool. That's not anywhere else yet. And apparently they get some of the Hasbro stuff early, because they also had the Abomination there already, so.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, what did you think of this guy?
I do like him. I do have some criticisms. Like the when you look at it, you see how there's that on the backpack, there's that pipe at the top, and then in front of him, on his chest, there's a pipe that goes into his mask. Those aren't very flexible and only fit properly and connect properly if his head is in a certain position. So that's a bit of
so you can't turn his head and have the cord still connected.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's disappointing.
That's disappointing. However, that's not my preferred head sculpt for it, so I don't really care. Quick look at the loadout. You can see he's got a lantern, some sort of the rectangular thing is some sort of like battery thing that connects with one of his weapons. But then he's got one head where he's got some of that purple stuff coming out. I'm not sure what it is. And then the next one where is like it's his skull with all that shit coming out of his face. So
I mean, he looks like he belongs in a Last of Us line, if you're asking me.
Yeah,
I mean, he looks.
That's a good point. And just a quick close up of the two sculpts.
I like this one with the skull with the diamond stuff. There's a rumor that this is supposed to be Energon. I think they were initially going to tie in G.I. Joe Classified with the Transformer stuff. Okay. So this is like
some sort of like Energon infection thing. And this is the head that I'm going to keep on it. And here's the look at the back. That thing that's in his hand, this rectangle thing that also hangs on the back of his backpack as well. He's got this drill-like thing. He's mole rat. He's digging for Energon, I guess, in this case. Here I've got the thing hanging on there. So look, everything works well together. And I do have to say it's good that the pipe on the chest is removable, because you can have his head there without the pipe, with the mask, which looks kind of okay. And but the only downside is like the backpack pipe is not removable, so you can't have just the backpack on. So that's kind of a down point for it. But this is my preferred look for him. So it's not going to really matter in the end of the day, and that's kind of what I got him for.
He's kind of a cool, like, monster-y, mutated creature. Now, are you going to display him with the other G.I. Joe figures, or are you going to put him with something else? Like, are you...
I'm not sure yet. I haven't actually put him in the display. He's still on my side table here, because I've got some rearranging to do. But I haven't decided yet. So he might go, if I put my Dire Tech stuff on a separate shelf, he might go with them. So...
Yeah, that would make sense. I think that's also some of the criticisms people have, is that what do you use this figure with? Mm-hmm. Like, he doesn't really go with any of the current line of G.I. Joe. He doesn't really go with the Dire Tech designs, because it's purple and not green.
Yeah.
And we haven't gotten any other eco figures. Like, we didn't get the Toxo Trooper that was part of the line in like 1988 or 89, where this is inspired a little bit of this Viper. But that is probably coming at some point, maybe even this year. So you may have extras to add and connect along with this. Yeah. We're just going to have to wait and see. A lot of things I think will be revealed as we get closer to San Diego Comic-Con. Like the summer, there's usually a bunch of teasers and releases and everything. And we also might get some stuff in April, May. I don't know how they do things over at Hasbro. It seems like it comes throughout the year.
We know the departments don't talk to each other. We've established that.
No, I mean, we did get a lot of reveals at New York Comic Con and in the days leading up to, not New York Comic Con, Toy Fair. And so we got reveals leading up to Toy Fair, and we got some stuff at Toy Fair. So we're probably good for a couple of weeks, maybe a month. But there's going to be a lot of stuff released this year. So yeah, I'm basically thinking that we are going to get more of the Eco Warriors figures, so that it will line up with this figure. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But that's my theory. I think we're going to get some Ninja Force stuff, which we're coming. We showed photos last episode. But I think there's also going to be Eco Warriors design, except there'll be more of a modern take on it. So we'll see if I am right as the year progresses.
Yeah, We shall see. Next up, we don't always talk about Lego, but sometimes we do. And I got some Lego coming up. I got this for my Star Wars display. Initially, I was like, the Star Wars Lego logo is kind of bland and boring because it's not cool like the Marvel one. Yeah, Lego logo.
I like that. I like that.
That's a good alliteration. Lego logo. It's fun
Lego
to say.
logo.
Lego logo. It's
Lego
fun.
logo.
Lego logo. That's gonna be the name of the episode.
Name of the episode. Yep.
Lego logo. Anyways, but
Watch this.
I don't
Why
know.
are you watching this?
We're just being idiots.
We know why we're doing this. We like this. Why are you watching us do this shit? Lego logo.
Lego
Richie,
logo.
continue.
But I thought, you know what? It would be a good backdrop for my Star Wars display. So I got it. And I just, some quick photos. These are each of the different bags as you go. Apparently, sorry, never mind. I thought my cursor was showing on the screen, but it's not. So, anyways, I just moved the photo though. I should really lock those. There we go. So each bag is each picture is a new bag, and it was a really, really easy build. I think it took me maybe 35 minutes. It's not, and I got it on sale on Amazon for like $67. So it was like, it was kind of a no-brainer to have and stick in the back of my Star Wars display. And you notice how there's like different, like out of place colored bricks in it.
I do.
You know that there's actual reason for that? And here's it is complete.
No, tell me why are there different colored bricks included in the Star Wars
I
thing?
might be explaining it a little bit wrong, but I did see there's this Lego TikTok I saw because I have them on TikTok, and there was a Lego builder that was talking about it, and those out of place, out of color, out of place pieces that are in these large builds are there sort of as place markers to be like. And also kind of help you identify if something is wrong with your build, and so if it's meant to be like an eye catcher and also like a marking point as well for like when you're going through the builds, and if you need to go back to something, you can be like, oh, it's before this, so it's. That's why they.
That's
do that.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. I did not know that because obviously I put together Lego stuff in my time as an adult and also as a kid. Like Lego is one of the. Look, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Lego is one of the best toys that has ever been invented, ever. But I've noticed this, and I've never put two and two together. I just figured it was a way of, I don't know. Maybe they ran out of bricks and here you go. It doesn't matter. But that's super cool. That's a really cool thing that I didn't know, and now I know. And guess what? Now you also know as well.
And if you find this person, maybe like one of the, I think it's like a Lego influencer, they probably explained it 1,000 times better than me, but that's the general gist of it. So.
Richie, nobody that's watching this also is on TikTok.
Also,
nobody.
I think because I put it up here. I think what I'm going to do, because I have some plastic risers, so I'm going to put it on top of a plastic riser, so it is a little bit more prominent in the backdrop. But
nice.
So kind of looks cool.
Now you just need a Lego build of the scroll.
Nice. And I got some more I put that there on purpose because I did get some more Star Wars stuff. This
you did.
Beautiful thing is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive Mace Windu.
No, Richie, that's what he flew through at the end of the third one.
And Darth Sidious. It's really cool because that thing at the bottom with the title kind of like slips off. It's a little like sleeve, and then it opens up. Kind of has like a really nice backdrop when you open it up, and then the figures themselves are packaged in there very well. You have a nice look at all the accessories in a moment, but Mace Windu looks really cool. His purple lightsaber is always awesome. The soft goods robe works really well on him. I find with the robes it's really hard to get a hood up pose. It's the one thing that doesn't really work with the robes, I find, but Samuel L. Jackson is a fucking Jedi, so it's cool. And me using the Hasbro
Looks
Pulse
great.
stand there in the background. He looks great without the robe as well. I do love the face on him. And they really nailed the Emperor as well. Here he is with his, senator face before he gets all fucked up. I do really, really love the lightning effect hands. They're super cool. And here's the two alternate heads for the two of them. But I gotta say, it's just really well done. Like he grasps his lightsaber well there. The hands are done up really well. The lightning just looks so fucking cool.
It does. That's really nice. It's really nice.
Whatever angle you put it at, he looks really cool. And then, here's a great photo of, there's so much possibility of posing with the figures. And I just had to, overdo it with, the battle poses on him. And I don't have it now, a photo of it on this for you yet. But currently, because I got some really cool monitor shelves that were actually larger than we thought, and I can fit two of them on the back of my monitor. And so I have it done up, so Mace Windu is coming, jumping down towards Darth Sidious, and he's looking up. He's got lightsaber in one hand and lightning coming out from the other hand. It's really cool. And also on that shelf, I put these guys because I didn't do it previously, but I said I would do it, and here it is a pose with all three of the Spideys on a
Richie,
one.
I'm going to interrupt you. I'm going to interrupt you because you didn't give me a chance to make a great job on your Palpatine and Mace through the window shoots. That's all I had to add to that. But he kept talking, and he ruined my moment.
Yeah,
so I'm ruining this.
He's like, when is Richie going to shut the fuck up? But
I can't ask that of you because then I'd have to ask that of me.
Exactly.
And I refuse to ask that of me.
This is also
Anyway, yes,
the first
Spideys.
image I took with the new light box that I got, the larger one, and then hence passed the smaller one off to Tupper. But these guys are up on my monitor shelf as well, along with a few other figures that fit them. That's great. These two monitor shelves, and I'll have to get a good picture for a future episode. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 8 figures on my monitor because of this right now.
Wow.
So. Also,
Wow, that
be
was
careful if
the
you
last
have
5 seconds at my house.
be careful if you have them though, and you have a monitor on a movable arm, especially if it allows a tilt, because if you go to change your display and accidentally bump the monitor too much and it tilts forward, they all come crashing down on you, and that's not fun.
Yeah.
Because that happened.
Yeah, when Richie was showing me these flat things and he was putting them on the back of his monitors before he knocked them all to hell, I was like, that's super cool, but I couldn't put it on any of my stuff because I do move my computer monitor quite a bit when I'm doing work on the desktop, which is actually right here beside me.
Yeah.
I can't do that in the laptop, which is obviously this thing right here, because I move it all the time. And my television, well, I go to this window. In fact, I go right here and smoke cigarettes. Don't smoke cigarettes, kids. But I go here to smoke cigarettes, and I bump into the TV here all the time. So I would knock everything that's on there off all the time. I can't do it.
I do have to say, I bump my
but it's
desk fairly frequently, and I can see them shaking and stuff. So they're sturdy, bump wise, gentle bumps. But if you're bumping them heavily, then they'll probably fall.
So you're basically just putting them through the grease moves every time you get up. They've got chills, and
That's
they're
right.
multiplying.
That's right.
And they're losing control.
If anyone's curious, the other figures that are on there, because I said I had the Star Wars one, the 3 Spideys, I also have Mysterio up there, along with a Miles Morales Spidey and a Wolverine. So
Nice.
But I've decided now, anytime that I order anything from Hasbro, I'm also going to order some stands because they're fucking awesome.
Can we just talk? Can we talk about those stands for a second? Because they are phenomenally good. They're not perfect, but they're the best stands I think you and I have found out on the market. That's not like $50 for one stand for one figure.
Yeah.
I mean, these are $22. You said
Yeah, they're
for three.
they're $14.99 US. So I'd say that's about $23 Canadian. But they come in a pack of 3, and they're very versatile in that, like they have it's a grid of 9 holes, and you can put the posts in multiple posts into one, and and then any ones that you have just platforms, you can also use as a I think Tupper froze that. Okay, he didn't freeze. You can use as a stand and pose them really well as well. So they're very versatile, and you can use them in all kinds of different ways. And we should probably do a whole episode of just different poses with Hasbro pole stands, because that'd be hilarious and awesome.
Yeah. I just wanted to draw attention to how well manufactured the stands are, how nice they are, how great they look, and how you can double and triple and quadruple them up on a stand and create great poses. I've done that with some of my Spider-Verse figures and some of my Wolverine figures, and I'll take some photos of that as well. And when we do talk about the stands, whenever that is, which probably should have been tonight.
Yeah, I guess. Oh well.
Whatever, but we'll do a more comprehensive thing down the road when we have some time. I'm sure we'll be doing a future episode where there'll be little for us to talk about from coming soon, and also the shit that we got. So we'll talk about the stands down the road, but they are really great. They're not perfect, but I think they're the best version of stands that I've seen at a price point that actually makes sense for collectors. Yeah. So even at $23 Canadian, and it's kind of worth it, and kind of fucking worth it.
And a pack of 3, you can't go wrong. Also, because it is Hasbro, you can use them with Marvel Legends, you can use them with G.I. Joe Classified, you can use them with Star Wars Black Series. However, I can see, not all, but you can use it for some. I can see you being able to use it for some McFarlane stuff, some of the smaller stuff.
The smaller stuff, yeah.
So they're very versatile, and I could probably use some with some of my NECA stuff as well to make some cool stuff. So they're really cool stands.
We will do a stand episode. That's not a Stephen King reference, but it'll be a stand episode at some point, and we'll review all the stuff that we get, and we'll tell you which ones are.
I also got more 3D printed ones from my friend Mo that I had previously gotten that I haven't featured yet on this that I want to do still, because I got a Red Tornado one, Guardian, and the Atom. So.
There you go, folks. Coming soon to Speeding Bullets Repackaged, the Stand episode.
That's right.
not affiliated with Stephen King.
That's right. Oh, that one would be called The Stand. No, not that one.
No, not that stand.
Yes, but that's right. Tupper said, "There you have it, folks." But like I like to say, "There you have it, fox."
So it's nice to do a little bit of a shorter episode after last episode, which was like an hour and a half of us just talking about previews that are coming up. So here we are. It's a little shorter, folks. Yay!
Yes.
But we are coming back for us a couple of days, for you 7 days, with more reviews, with more coming soons.
I've got more G.I. Joe stuff to show. I've got more Star Wars stuff to show. I've got Star Wars stuff I haven't even opened yet, like this Chewbacca that finally arrived that I ordered like 2-3 weeks ago on Amazon. It was $18. But my other Hasbro Pulse exclusive that I just received, that I ordered at the same time as the other one, but it wasn't out yet. But it is the Darth Vader and Luke scene where they're fighting in Empire Strikes Back. This thing is really fucking cool. Has some cool things. I don't know if you can see it there. I wasn't sure if that was actually a part of it or not, but they've actually got the platform is actually part of the set. I thought that was maybe just promotional pictures, but it's that could have been bad. This thing of accessories almost fell on the ground, and if it opened, that would have been a nightmare. So.
Would have been tiny hands for the next 4 hours. Yes, in our next episode, I'll also have a review of the Night Viper. Spoiler alert, it's great. And also, there's something that I'm very excited to show Richie that I know he doesn't know about in regards to the Night Viper. So stay tuned for that one, Richie and everyone else. And I will finally also be reviewing another excellent figure, which is the Spidey 2099. So we're going to have photos of all that stuff, including with the new light box that Richie got me. It's right there.
Yeah, and it packs up really well, right?
Packs up really well. I put it in my bag on the way back here. It fit perfectly, so it's really easy to drag it on the road, which I will not be doing. It's going to stay here in Toronto. But super cool thing. So yeah, next episode, we are bringing it for you, old school.
That's right.
I don't know what that means. There you go.
Have a good one.
1984, I know it's hard to remember. All 1,980 members. That's why you have to go and collect them all. Tell your parents they can buy them at the
Daft
mall.
Punk's awesome.
Now, when's
Jared
that
Leto
new series
sucks.
of
Eat
1984
it,
coming
Dick,
out?
Leto.
Right now. Go, go!
We have fun.
Yeah.
We have fun.